Hi there mums, how are we all today? Really good, I hope. I wanted to record this video. Normally I know that you know that I normally record business topics, but today there was something that I really wanted to record, and that is about the press and how I have basically had it up to here with the press. And mind you, I say the press, and of course that's a generalisation. Not all the press, a lot of the press, and I'm sure once I speak to you about what it is I want to say today, you will know who I'm talking about. So basically, I've just finished watching a video that was recorded from a morning show this morning or yesterday morning. I'm not going to give you the link because personally I don't want to promote it and I don't want it to get any more views than they already have, because it's a ridiculous news story, and it's a sensationalist piece of crap. And the reason I wanted to record this video is because exactly of this type of a show. So to catch you up, basically there were two women. One, Katie Hopkins, was taking the stance that was completely unfounded and generalised stance that all mothers are slackers, and then they had another woman in there providing the rebuttal who was obviously saying the opposite. Her name was Caroline Overington. Now, you know, I'm not against people debating issues, and any issues in life to do with women, men, mums, dads, whatever, but it's this type of reporting that I find particularly sickening, which is where they take a topic and they get in people that are just so extreme that they don't even represent what the world is today or what most people are today, and have a genuine, intelligent discussion about the issue. They bring in people that are just sensationalist idiots just to try and, you know, get people talking about it and get people involved. So why, and the other thing is that I'm so tired about is that it's always mothers getting this type of sensationalist crap, you know, at them. 1 week it's breastfeeding mothers, the next week it's stay-at-home mothers, the week after that it's homeschooling mothers. There's always some issue about mothers or to do with mothers that the press are regurgitating, and quite frankly, I've just had enough. I mean, mothers are, you know, the backbone of society. A lot of the time they're bringing up the children, and yet all the press can think to do is just keep throwing this sensationalist crap in our faces. So you've got to ask yourself, why did the press do it? I mean, I am sure a lot of them are mothers or were brought up by mothers. You know, why do they keep putting this stuff on in their newspapers or on their shows when they probably don't even believe it themselves? Well, obviously it's ratings. As always, it's ratings and money. And unfortunately, once upon a time, you know, it used to be the press used to report on news. Then over time, you know, there became such a competition for viewers and ratings, and a lot of these stations have to obviously pay for their staff and pay for their buildings and everything else, that they kind of decided it's much easier to air outrageous, hugely biased stories to attract viewership than it is to actually report on news anymore. To do this, they needed outrageous, highly biased people to go on TV and make ridiculous claims, which is fine because, you know, people will pretty much do or say anything on television these days just to get their face on there. They then present two polarising sides of the story, of which most of the time neither is vaguely close to what happens in the real world, and then sit back and wait for all the viewers to either take offence or get on board and tweet, post, blog the life out of the argument and get loads of exposure. Obviously with exposure comes ratings, and ratings comes money. And then when it dies down, they choose another topic. So why do these stories always revolve around mothers, or a lot of them do, the majority of them do? It's because mothers are proud. It's because mothers are emotional. It's because mothers have a huge responsibility. I mean, we're trying to bring up well-adjusted, fabulous children who are one day going to run the world. That is a lot of pressure and a lot of responsibility, and with that comes a lot of self-doubt and, of course, as you know, a lot of guilt. And the press know this. They know it, and they work it for everything that they have. They are in there sticking their finger into mothers every single day, trying to work open those wounds and get mothers tweeting about it and blogging about it you know, either expressing their disgust or making them feel crap because maybe you've hit a nerve. So why is it mothers though? Why not dads? Well, I don't know about you, but I know if there was a story about fathers who are spending too much time at work, not enough time at home, or, you know, any of those sorts of things that they do with mum, my partner would probably just go, and, you know, it would be like water off a duck's back. Guys just don't take the bait like women do, and so they know that. So that's why they keep perpetuating these stories about mothers, because they know we're going to take the bait. So how can this be stopped? Well, the way it can be stopped is turn your TV off, or switch the channel, or don't put a comment on that blog, or don't write about it on your social media. Just ignore it, because anytime you put something out there, that's just going to draw more attention to their show or their paper, the issue that they've helped, you know, open up again. And then if we ignore those issues, then these ridiculous people who want to come on television and make these outlandish statements, they're not going to get put on television anymore, because the press are going to go, well, actually, they're not finding that person interesting. No one's commenting on it, so we're going to drop them like a hot potato. So let's do this. I mean, let's ignore them, and hopefully they'll go away. So that's all I wanted to say today. You know, just get out there and be the best mum that you can be every day. And don't listen to the press. Don't take any notice of it. Any of the sensationalist bull, just shrug your shoulders like your husband would and go, and get on with your day. Thank you. Bye.